Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to order business cards through HSuite using Quantum Digital. So to start, what you're going to do is go to hsuite.howardhanna.com. Once you are in the HSuite hub, make sure you go to Agent Promotion. And then you're going to look for business cards. So it should be the second box right here. It will be a single sign-on, but if you have any issues, you can always go to Quantum Digital's direct site. So just click here, and that should bring up Quantum Digital for you. When you're in Quantum, this should be the first screen that you see. It's going to look like your dashboard. You want to make sure you go to New Order on this sidebar, and you're going to do Ship to Me Printing. Now, Ship to Me Printing should give you a variety of options for shipping and what you can purchase. You want to make sure that you actually go down on this toolbar to where it says business cards. You will open up that panel, and then you should see Howard Hanna. So make sure you click Howard Hanna to get all of our templated designs. You're going to see a few pages of options here. So look at them and decide which one is the best one for you. So if I scroll down, I decide that I'm going to do the one that has the money back guarantee. I like this option here. You can also preview them before you select. The next step is going to be modifying the design for the first page of your business card. So you do have the option to do a front and a back. This is for the front, so you can see here it's going to ask you to put in some of your details. These should populate directly from your current information that you have on file, but just know anything with a star next to it is something that's required to be on the business card. So you're going to have your name, which is what's on your license, your title based on your license, you'll want to make sure you have your cell phone number, and then your office phone number. You will have your email address, and then the options to put in some of your social media contact. Just know it's only going to put the icons. So it will show that you have a Facebook and an Instagram, but since this is a business card, these aren't clickable. It's just showing the icon that you have it if someone were to go and search you. These are optional, so not required when you're doing this step. And then your office address. You want to make sure that you put the office that you work out of. Okay. And then you do have an option here to do spell check just to make sure everything is spelled correctly. Image options is going to pull your agent photo. So if you did want to change this from whatever is populating, you can always click here and it will give you the option to upload something else if you decide you want a different agent photo. Once you're done, click preview. And it will give you a PDF to review now. So always make sure you click this button. It will download. And then you want to preview it to make sure that everything is spelled correctly, everything is in the correct place, and there are no edits that you need to make. Okay, if everything looks good, you can exit out of the preview and then go back to the Quantum Digital screen. In order to move forward, you do have to say that you've reviewed the PDF for accuracy. So if it's correct, you will check this box, and then you can continue with the process. Where it says My Library Options, this is where you can actually put a title to save it. So I recommend doing business cards. So that way, if you save it to your library, anytime you need to reorder a card, it's already right there. You don't have to go through the entire process again of putting in the information and editing it. You will hit continue. And then it's going to give you a backside option. So here you can add what you want the back of your card to look like for your marketing piece. You can use a templated design that we have with Howard Hanna. You can also do no back if you don't want to have anything on the back and you just want it to be white. So for this case, maybe you say, I want to use a templated design. There are a ton of options here that you can go through and use. Maybe you just want to make sure that the logo is on the back. So I'll hit select. This back gives you the option to add text. So maybe you have a team slogan that you want to include, something that's going to help you market yourself. You can always add that here with the optional text button. If you decide you don't want any optional text and you really just want the logo, you can delete that. Again, there's a spell check button. Make sure everything's correct if you're adding text, and then hit preview. The same thing, it will give you an option to review now. You have to review it. It will download. You can open it up. And this is exactly what the back of your card will look like. If everything looks good, you want to move forward. Again, just check the box saying that you've reviewed it. Under My Library Options, you can change this file name to say Business Card Back. So that way it's saved the next time you need to reorder. If everything looks good, you'll hit Continue. And then you can see here that this is the design that you're creating, the front of the card and then the back of the card. You can decide how many you want to order. So you can always order more than 250. You can order 5,000, whatever is good for you. It will give you a gloss cover paper type option. And the option for UV coating. It's going to automatically stay at none, but if you want to change it, you could. There's also an option for professional review if you wanted someone from the team to review it. You don't need to check that box if you don't want that option. There's also a spot for a promo code if you had a code that you wanted to use for discounting. You will click next. And then it's going to bring up your shipping address. So it does pull the company name automatically. So maybe you want this shipped to your office. You can just include that address there. It will have the recipient, so your first name and your last name, and then the address that it needs to go to. There you go, pops up right there. And then it will do your city, your state, and zip code, and then the phone number that they can reach you at should anything come up they need to contact you about your order. Now we scroll down to delivery options. So you can choose the shipping method that you need. There's standard delivery, which is 1 to 5 business days. There's also rush delivery. So pick the one that's best for your situation. It does give you information about the delivery time in case you need to know, and then it will be delivered by UPS. When you are ready, you'll hit next step. And then it gives you an option for payment. So you would just go in here, you would include your Visa with any of your credit card number and your name and the billing address that it is associated with. At this point, when you fill this all in and you hit next step, it will have you confirm, and then your business cards will be placed, and then they should be there in the appropriate amount of shipping time.